All right.
1904. St. Louis, Missouri.
1904. Teddy Roosevelt's president, right?
He is indeed.
Nice. I'm so smart.
1904, St. Louis, Missouri. The Louisiana Purchase Exposition. It's
Poitches.
the centennial of the Louisiana Purchase. It is also the 1904 World's Fair, and it is also the first time the Americas? The first time the United States ever hosts the modern Olympics.
Cool. Okay, there's a lot of firsts. A lot of big things
I know,
happening.
big stuff
I guess maybe
going
these other
on.
things weren't. I mean, I guess the centennial, that's technically always a first.
Yeah, it's one and only, just like every other anniversary.
Every other 100-year anniversary, there's only one, and it's the first.
I mean, there's also only one 97th anniversary, and
Well, yeah.
you know.
Hey, 98, also one. Okay, World's Fair is going on in St. Louis.
Yes, it is August of
St.
1904.
Louis, Missouri.
Yeah, Missouri.
Missouri.
Yeah.
And then we've got the Olympics, and they're happening in St. Louis.
They are, like, I think they're a part of the World's Fair, like a part of the different things that are happening at the World's Fair.
Yeah, you're coming to the 1904 World's Fair. We've got this new thing called electricity. We've got cattle, we've got a ranch area. We've got this little thing called the Olympics.
We do have cars at this point, too.
Cars, Model Ts,
So
Model
there's
A's.
surely a really cool car show with a bunch of hot babes in high collars and long sleeves and boots.
Fully clothed.
Yeah, hats and veils and all kinds of laces, and
They're not allowed to speak.
no. And they don't smile either. They just kind of stand there
No.
with their hands kind of clasped.
They don't know. They're sitting down. They sit there.
They're sitting
They're
like
just
on
in
a
a
nice
chair
ottoman.
next to the cars. They don't sit in the cars either. God forbid.
Oh no, because
They don't even get in. I don't know what they do in there anyway.
In 1904, you cannot get in a car without a chaperone.
No.
You just can't, as a lady.
What are you gonna do? You probably break it.
Period all over it.
What are you gonna do in that car? You can't drive. It's illegal.
You're hysterical. Get out of the car.
Yeah. You've become. I'm so embarrassed. Can't believe my wife
Keep
would
your
get
woman
in
in
the car.
line, buddy.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Okay, so
Go over there and think about being at the Olympics.
Go over
But don't
there
think-
and dream
don't-
about being in the Olympics in
But
the
don't
next
dream too big.
50 years or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Okay, Shiro. Yeah, so so it not only was it hosting the Olympics, but this being 1904, a nice cool 120 years ago,
Nice, cool.
there was Anthropology Days, which
Interesting.
was basically a bunch of non-white people stolen to be basically like zoo.
What?
Yeah,
No,
like different tribes.
wait. Okay, this is a bombshell.
Yeah.
If I'm getting People Zoo.
Yeah, basically. But it's
Okay.
only like it's like Aborigines and tribes from Africa.
From all over the world?
Oh yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh, it gets worse. You want it to get worse? Because it can, and it will.
Okay, I mean, yeah, I don't want it to. I don't want it to get worse at all.
Well,
Okay, hold on. So we're kind of like feel like okay, we spent a lot of time on just the fact that the World's Fair and the Olympics were happening in the same place and that women can't drive. But we kind of have glossed over the fact that you just told me then that there's a zoo for people
yeah.
in St. Louis, Missouri.
Well, it traveled to.
Okay, that's big. That's also good to know. Bad to know.
Yeah, exhibit. Literally in this article, it calls it a human zoo. Let's see. Starting from the late 19th century through the early 20th, human exhibitions were a routine part of circuses, traveling shows, and major expositions in the West, where indigenous people from around the world and their cultures were exhibited as one displayed animals in a zoo. Exhibits for these human zoos were sourced from the tribes of Africa, Southeast Asia, the Middle East, the Pacific Islands, the Americas, and elsewhere. They were often displayed living in mock ethnic villages and presented with objectifying terms such as primitive and pygmy.
Okay, not like they could have probably picked worse names back then. These are very objective now.
Oh, no, they called them like barbarians and
okay, yeah, like
that kind of stuff.
Horror, yeah. Whoa, okay.
Yeah, so here's where it gets worse. They competed basically in their own Olympics.
What they had them play a game?
And like there were white spectators.
What the fuck?
A greasy.
See, this is where the problem of like I'm saying I'm so like I'm tired and nothing matters. Cuz I'm like in my inside, I'm like, this is the most insane thing I've ever heard, and I've never learned this before. And then outside, I'm just like, okay, make a big show of it, pretend to be surprised, even though like I am surprised. But I'm like, maybe just fucking nothing matters anymore. The world's
nothing
so
does
fucked.
matter.
Nothing matters. People are fucking insane. Human zoo. Not surprised. Why would I be surprised?
They would compete in a greased pole climb.
Okay, now we're getting insane. Even more insane.
Ethnic
Greasy
dancing.
pole climb?
Yes.
Okay, this is bad.
And mudslinging. Yeah.
What is mudslinging?
I think they just threw mud at each other.
What the fuck?
Like had a mud fight.
You can't laugh at that, Alexa. You're not allowed to laugh.
I know.
No, saying mud fight is funny, but
to be fair, they also did,
fuck?
tugs of war and weightlifting, but they basically like did not tell them what they were doing.
They didn't tell them they were in games.
Yeah, they just like
they
put
just
them
said
out
like
there.
They'd
like give them two ends of a rope and be like, okay, pull on it.
Pull against each other. It's fun. Climb up. How'd they get him to climb up the pole? The greasy. What the? Oh my god! I hate the world.
Dude, and that's not even what this episode is about. But it's fucking yikes.
Well,
all around.
Yeah.
all the fuck around.
I mean, okay. So this episode's not about this.
No.
And this episode's also not funny.
It gets funny. That's the unfunny part.
We're at like the most depraved. Well, not the most depraved. I mean, but
yeah,
pretty depraved thing about. Where do these people were stolen?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we glossed over that. The fact that these people are here against their will.
Yeah. Because they're native people. Like, they aren't.
Where did this start? Where did that whole thing start? You said it traveled.
Yeah, I don't know where it started.
It's 1904.
Yeah, it said it was late 19th through early 20th. So I'm sure it was just some circus. So it's gone on for
at least like 5 years at this point. At least.
Some butthole, grifter that was rich.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, it
stole
makes
a few
indigenous
people.
Elephant Man. I don't know if you've seen Elephant Man.
I have, but in a very long time ago.
Well, it's just the premise of like, here's a monster.
Yeah, basically that like where
kept in a cage.
Yeah, in the spiritualism movement, people would like take dead bodies around as a show and like have people pay like a nickel to see some famous dead body.
Yeah, like famous dead, like Jesse James was like, he was toured around.
Yeah, but it's that same concept of like that's sick. Like to just take someone's corpse around and make people pay
Yeah,
to
less
see
offense.
it.
I guess less offensive, but
But it's the same concept of just like some weird traveling sideshow that just goes around town and like is advertised and people just pay and like go and look at stuff, you know?
yeah, here come and see the crazy guy from India.
Right.
Like, oh my god,
Super yikes.
it's like has a totally like normal life, just
Right. Yeah, so that's fucked up.
yeah. I mean, today, yeah, you know what? Pretty bad.
Yeah, I felt like I had to mention it because it's just this whole World's Fair was
Good jumping off point.
insane.
Tesla is like trying to get his exhibit shown, and he's getting like stabbed by Edison's goons. Get out of here, you
They
freak!
finally tracked him down.
Yeah, he's like, I invent, and they're punching him in the gut. Out back, throwing him.
Actually, fun fact: electricity was revealed at a World's Fair here in Western New York. Niagara Falls.
Oh yeah, what year is that?
Fucking, you are always asking me questions. World's Fair, Niagara Falls.
Niagara.
Pan American Exposition, 1901.
Okay, damn. I've actually always
Attractions, yeah.
I've always wondered what year electricity made its big debut. Always wondered, never looked up.
I'm probably fucking wrong, to be perfectly honest. It was actually in Buffalo. It wasn't Niagara Falls. Oh, this is it. It's like when electricity made its big debut as like a what's the word I'm looking for? Like
a consumer.
like something, yeah, like a large scale. Because Thomas Edison illuminated the entire exposition at night, so it was like street lights.
Phony. What was it? What's the difference, direct versus indirect currents? I can never remember. Like, there's like they both had different styles of energy, like both styles of electricity. Like
AC/DC.
No.
Fucking.
Yeah, it actually
lightning.
is alternating current and
Something current. It's.
I don't know.
I truly have no idea.
I don't remember.
Couldn't tell you. But yeah, it was Buffalo, New York, baby.
Damn.
And he lit all the
that's where
street lights here.
That's where the goons beat up Tesla and said, "You suck."
Yeah, spit on him.
Everyone's scared
up
of
his pants.
his way cooler energy.
Real high.
Imagine seeing a Tesla coil and being like scared of it, like, oh shit.
I think the first time I saw one, I was scared of it. They
They are
look
kinda
very scary.
They do look kind of scary.
When
all
you're
the
like
lightning.
7 and you see it for the first time, your lizard brain immediately takes over.
But you're like, oh no, it's fine. It's alternating
And
current.
then someone like touches it and you're like, whoa. Or I'm thinking of the ball with lightning in it.
Yeah, that's not.
Yeah, that's
Tesla.
not
Well,
it.
I mean, that's not.
Isn't it like a
yeah.
contained Tesla coil kind of?
I'm not gonna say yes or no.
Okay, great.
I'm not gonna
Thanks.
go on the record. I don't know how they make. You mean the Spencer's orbs?
Yeah.
Spencer's gift orbs.
Exactly.
I don't know. Probably something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. But they definitely had one of those balls full of lightning at the 1904 World's Fair. That's for sure. Right next to
when Tesla was showing his stuff, I don't think he had the ball. It was just like open current.
The joke was it's not even Tesla. It's like human zoo, and then just on a pedestal is Spencer's Gifts.
One of the
ball
Spencer's
of lightning.
gifts. Yeah. Okay. Very funny.
Yeah,
funny.
I thought so, but I don't think that's true because you didn't even get what I was saying. So.
No, I didn't even follow.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I'm out. I'm checked out. I thought this coffee would zoop me up.
Nope. Zooped you down.
Zoop me down. I've like lost energy since we started.
Damn, that sucks. I have plenty of energy as I'm yawning.
I'm like over here like, okay, the most racist thing I've ever heard of.
Yeah.
Electricity, cars.
Yeah. So big event at the 1904 World's Fair, the marathon.
So we're skipping ahead. We're skipping everything else. We're going right into it.
That's because this is going to be about the marathon, not the 1904 World's Fair.
Oh, damn. Okay, we haven't even got to the subject yet. This is all preamble.
Yeah. Literally
introduction.
3 bullet points, but we had to kind of linger on the shocking bullet point.
Well, yeah, some of those bullet points can't be bullet points. What did you do today? Woke up, ate breakfast, committed a giant crime, then I went to work. Okay, hold on. Let's get back to the bullet points there. Yeah. One of them I think we need to elaborate on.
Okay, marathon. Here we go. August 30th, 3 p.m.
August 30th, 3 p.m. What day of the week?
I don't know. Fucking.
What, is everyone at work? Is everyone getting off work? Is it Saturday? Oh, I guess it's a marathon, so it's probably like a Sunday.
It was a Tuesday.
Okay, weird. So, Tuesday marathon.
There's that.
No one wants to work anymore. Okay, that's fine.
3 p.m. Heat over 90. Humidity over 90.
Damn, hot day.
Hot as fuck.
It's hot for St. Louis.
Yeah, but I mean, dead of August. That's pretty.
Forgot the name of the. Oh, it's August.
Yeah,
okay.
August 30th, 3 p.m. So it's also the hottest part of the day.
Yeah, right in the middle of the day, peak sun, peak heat, peak summer.
Yep. So we've got a good recipe brewing.
Yeah.
Okay, so we had mostly Americans competing, but we also have 10 Greek men who had never run a marathon.
Wild, but cool.
2 men of the Suwana tribe of South Africa who were a part of the South African exhibit.
I was about to say, they're from the zoo.
And they ran the marathon barefoot.
Okay.
And then we also have this Cuban who is a mailman. He raised money. He heard about this. I saw an interview from him that he's like, I just always loved to run. He's like always running ever since he was a kid. He just loves to fucking run. He was in the army.
He doesn't have a car.
And he would run around different cities during the Spanish American War, I want to say, delivering messages. And he
running a marathon.
Heard about
a historical marathon.
The marathon at the Olympics, and he really wanted to go, so he tried to go to the mayor and ask, and the mayor was like, no, I don't really want to fund you for this or give you permission to go to America or whatever it is. And so he just ran laps around City Hall all day. Funny. And like a crowd gathered, and the mayor comes out and is like, fine, okay, you can go. So he had to like walk around Havana.
He just starts running around like the mayor's desk.
Yeah. I mean, he would run like by his window, like look in, like as he's like running by.
Can I go yet?
So
he's stealing a bunch of like pies from windowsills.
He had to raise money, and he went around Havana like petitioning people for money. He gets the money. He sails to New Orleans, promptly loses all of the money. It's disputed exactly how, but I saw gambling more than once. Like, he just got to New Orleans, was like, fuck yeah, and like partied. He's like a known partier.
Oh, okay. He either benefit of the doubt. Give him the benefit
drank
of the
it
doubt.
Or gambled or got robbed or something. He had to walk and hitchhike to St. Louis.
He didn't just run?
Yeah, I think he ran a lot of it, actually. I'm not going to lie. And then he this is the other thing. He's 5 feet tall. He shows up in
short king.
Slacks and a button-up shirt and like a beret.
This guy's sick. This guy sounds badass.
And like a pair of like work boots or like loafers, like regular man boots for not running a marathon.
Yeah. This guy sounds cool as hell.
And so like they cut his pants into like capris because they were like, you
Oh.
are not going to have a good time if you run in these pants as they are. Like we're just gonna
cut your pants
into Bermuda shorts for you.
They cut his pants and it's like they just like cut a hole and it's like hog falls out. Like that's it. We're cutting you an air hole.
I'll say the Americans are very much not as interesting. One
of course
guy.
not. Oh, we're done with Cuban
For
man.
now.
What's his name? His
name is Felix Carbajal.
Cool.
And we're not done with him. Don't worry. He's
Good. I'm rooting for Felix. Felix is
he's coming around.
Yeah, I hope he wins.
So the two Americans we have any background on.
There's only 2 Americans?
No, that we only have background on. There were like 25 Americans or something.
Okay.
Out of 33
small.
people, I think.
Damn, a small marathon.
Yeah.
I guess people back then didn't just run.
Well, one guy was top 5 at the previous 2 Boston marathons, and then another guy also had experience in like 5 Boston marathons. I don't think he ever placed or finished. And if he did, nobody mentioned it. But there were like a lot of the Americans had experience. Like the Americans were the only ones that were like, yes, I am training for a marathon. I like to run marathon. I am an athlete, and like everyone else. And it was just like, I mean, fuck it. Like, whatever. Sure. I'll run.
We'll take your word for
I'll
it,
run
buddy.
Fucking, what is it? 24.85 miles just for fun, I guess. Okay.
More than that, right?
No, this one was 24.85.
It's like isn't it? I thought it was 30.1.
I don't know. No, it's
30.2.
26.2 from the stickers.
Is it?
Yeah, because the other stickers are 13.1.
Oh, they're 13.1. I was thinking they're 15.1.
No. So it's 20. So it's just under it's like a mile under a regular marathon or a traditional marathon.
They just made it a little shorter.
Yeah, for fun. Yeah, so it's over 90 degrees. Over 90%
I could do
humidity.
that.
Sunny as fuck. The the course was covered in dust. Like everything had been kicked up from like all the people there in the city.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like a paved road. So it's just like dusty.
Oh, yes,
as
1904.
shit.
The world is made of dust.
Yeah. There were 7 hills varying from 100 to 300 feet with like really long ascents. So you're just going uphill for like miles. There was a bunch of stones everywhere. So people were like tripping and falling and stuff.
Oh my God. Breaking their ankles on stones.
And they didn't.
No one cleared the path.
Oh, they didn't clear the path because there was traffic, delivery wagons, trains, trolley cars, and people just out walking like normal.
There's a straight up road. It was just like a regular road.
In like, you just run a marathon through the city, no blocked off, no like, didn't tell anyone. Cool.
I like this. This is Adventure Park Marathon.
This is insane. They're also the organizer of the Olympic Games at the fair had a weird belief or a weird experiment that he wanted to try, which was
I don't like this.
Minimizing fluid intake during exercise. So he purposefully deprived the runners of water. Where there was only one water station at mile 12. Like, to the point.
Okay. This is nuts.
I know.
I mean, what am I supposed to say? What do you want from me?
Nothing to say, dude.
No, it's not even funny.
I know. It's fucking
That's not
insane.
funny. That's people's health. You can't make jokes about their health.
And they had, like, cars that had, trainers and physicians and stuff, like, running, like, alongside the runners.
Cars.
I know, like little fucking big wagons.
Buggies.
Yeah.
Yeah. With square wheels.
And he had told them, like, the coaches and trainers don't give them water. Like, they were, like... So they just didn't have any water during the hottest day of the summer.
Also, who are these people that are so, like, beholden to this guy to listen to him?
I mean, obviously no one knows anything.
Yeah.
So, like, I know.
There's like slowing down. There's like slowing down for like the sign that tells you how fast you're going.
What?
You know when you're driving in the car, like there's like the live speed camera like sign.
Mm-hmm.
It's like slowing down for that.
Oh yeah, because it's like
it's not gonna do anything.
Yeah.
If you're going 5 over, which you have been the whole day.
Right.
Like,
it's not.
Why would you suddenly go 30?
That sign's not a cop.
Yeah, like the mayor isn't gonna like see you give them water.
Yeah, I truly don't know what they. I think they just like didn't know. Like they were like, yeah, sure, we'll participate in the experiment. Fuck it. Water's not that important.
Science. It's the World's Fair.
I feel like they just like didn't know how important hydration was for runners in the middle of summer. Like
yeah, water. 1904 still hadn't figured it out. Water.
Don't know about it. Couldn't tell you.
No, man, I got this great idea. You know what? You really need less water.
You know what? He still, even after this, he wrote a book about it and was like, I'm telling you, drinking water while you're exercising hinders it. In his book.
This is like the Trump mentality.
Yeah, he's like a fucking idiot.
Yeah, he only has a certain amount of energy, so he's never exercised.
Right. Yeah.
So because if he exercises, he'd just be expending his lifetime supply of energy.
You only have a certain amount of water, and it's proved by the fact that when you drink more water, you pee more. You're getting rid of all the water that you already have stored up.
Yeah, if you drink more water, you're just gonna pee out. Well, I mean that is true. If you just drank normal water, you're not as hydrated as if you were drinking like boosted water, like Water Plus.
What the fuck are you talking about? Water Plus.
Like you can get, if you're like physical activity, you can get dehydrated by drinking too much water and not having like salts.
Well, yeah, that's the human body.
It is possible to dehydrate yourself with water. Technically, it's just like a very weird thing that would probably never happen.
Yeah, because I think most people get an appropriate amount of electrolytes from their diet.
Well, yeah. I hope.
I hope if you're not eating any salt, you should think about it.
Yeah, you gotta have some salt.
Gotta have some salt. Maybe even some sunflower seeds. They don't have to be salted. Did you know there's electrolytes in sunflower seeds?
Didn't know that.
Yeah.
They're like weird to eat.
Oh, I love sunflower seeds.
With the shells?
No. Just give me a handful of those teeny tiny little seeds.
Those little tiny seeds. You feel like a bird.
Yeah.
You feel like a little bird.
Yeah. I feel like a little birdie bird. A little cute
like
little
you feel like a little slutty bird.
Slutty bird. With like a hat and no job.
Just eating these seeds without shells. You could afford the unshelled ones.
With abandon. Out of a little shaker for the
I'll eat
salad
all the
topping.
seeds I want. No one can stop me from eating these seeds.
No, I'm a jobless, slutty, hat-wearing bird.
What's with the hat? What kind of hat?
I just think it would be cute if the little bird was wearing a hat.
What kind of hat? I'm thinking this bird has like a little like kind of like a crumpled up stovetop hat.
See, I was thinking like one of those like a boater hat with a little daisy coming out of it.
That's fun.
You know?
Yeah, that's more slutty than what
That's pretty
mine
slutty.
was more of like a tramp.
Yeah. Slutty and the Tramp, my favorite Disney movie about two
the slut bird and the tramp.
slutty birds.
They can't stop eating seeds.
They're just passing one seed between their beaks.
Ugh, gross. With their like beaks open and like the tongues are like passing the seed.
Those weird bird tongues that are like, it's like a thumb.
Yeah. Like, what do they do with that? You only see it when it's dead. You only see the tongue when like the bird's dead, and it's like
Passes over its eyes.
Yeah. It's like, that's what its tongue looks like. Well, throw it in the hole.
Bird hole?
It's dead. Throw it in the bird hole. Well, we learned what its tongue looks like. Too bad under such grim circumstance. While that bird was alive, I couldn't stop thinking to myself, what does its tongue look like? Now I wish I didn't know.
Under these circumstances. Bittersweet.
Hey, I'd gladly not know if it could bring Bird back to life.
It was so trampy. So entertaining.
Oh, that bird was such a tramp.
Its little hobo sack. Its bindle.
It's a bindle, yeah. What's it put in that?
All its
Just full
sunflower
of seeds.
seeds.
It's just a little sack of seeds.
So cute.
That is pretty cute.
He has
It's got a little bow tie that's
I was going to say a polka dot bow tie.
Yeah, but it's kind of like, tattered edge.
A little bit, but he looks great.
He's trying his best.
You can tell he cares about his appearance.
How did he meet his end, though? Because he's dead in this scenario. What happened to
tramped too close to the sun?
Trampled. Ironic.
Tried to swindle someone I was going to say he swindled someone in a bird saloon.
In a game of chance.
Yeah.
Too bad the cards came up snake eyes for Tramp.
And then he adjusts his bow tie and a card falls out and he goes, whoop. And then a bunch of big birds stand up,
Birds come out and their feathers are knives.
And they sliced him. It was too many.
They carved him up like a Thanksgiving Day turkey.
Real shame.
They carved him up like a turkey he always wished he was.
Proud. Tall.
American.
This is that bird's name? An immigrant's tale.
Yeah.
This is what Feifel wishes.
Feifel goes west. Tramp. When Feifel went west, Tramp went east.
Tramp didn't make it very far, though. He had a horrible gambling problem.
Tramp ended up in New Orleans, first port.
Yeah. Lost all of it. Everything.
Lost it all. Truly. Lost it all.
Okay. That was a good
That's
one.
good. Poor Tramp.
Oh, poor Tramp. You know what?
Shouldn't have cheated.
For having met Tramp, Slutty got her life together, got a job, settled down. Firstborn, named Tramp.
Yeah.
Wow.
Beautiful. What a beautiful sentiment.
Wow.
Cool. I had forgot about Slutty. Slutty bird.
Well. No one could ever say that Slutty bird was a dog lip.
No, more of a wet beak.
What that beak do?
They were both wet beak. Yeah, what that beak do? Hey, what that dead tongue do?
Blah.
It just goes. It's like a fish's tongue. You only see it when it's dead.
Fish have tongues?
Fish have tongues, yeah.
Oh.
Kind of.
I hate
they
that.
They kind of have tongues.
I hate that a lot.
Look it up. I'm pretty sure I've seen a dead fish's tongue.
We're way,
and I'm like,
way off track here. Off track.
That's good. We need time. We got to pad this episode.
Ew.
The coffees. Yeah, you see fish have tongues. But you only see them when they're dead.
Horrifying.
Yeah. Now imagine it's dead. Or are you looking at a dead one?
It's like someone holding open a fish mouth to the camera.
Oh, yeah, that's scary. Yeah.
Oh. Okay. All right. Hate that. Okay, let's move along here.
On to the next thing.
Okay, so I'm going to take you through the race. So,
okay. Are we starting at the start of the race?
We're starting at the start of the race.
Cool. That's where I would have started.
Okay, great. We're starting at the beginning. And I'm going to give you 3 people that are going to recur here.
These are kind of our cast that we're following.
Our cast of characters, yes.
Our familiar faces.
I'm going to go by last name, if that's okay, because that's how I have it in my notes. Except
you go by last name and tell us who they are.
Felix.
Tell us a little bit about them.
Felix the
Felix.
Cuban.
He's the Cuban. Cool. Yeah. I
Felix is going to be first name.
We're on a first name basis with Felix.
Lors is the guy that got top 5 in the previous Boston Marathons.
Cool.
And Hicks is the other Boston marathoner that's not so good at it.
Okay, so we're not going to be really learning about the Greeks or the Africans.
No,
or
not
the
much.
Other Americans.
Yeah, unfortunately.
It is funny that the only Europeans here are Greek.
And they've never ran.
Yeah,
so
what do they think? Like, well,
I'm not gonna
they're
lie,
like,
they
what this is like.
Probably didn't finish.
Well, it's like, well, marathon is Greek, of course.
Right, but like
the history of it is Greek. So what were they like?
Greek history doesn't mean.
Well, right. I mean, but this is like,
oh,
I'm thinking
maybe 1904
they were just like,
brain. Fuck it. I guess we'll just go run the marathon at the Olympic. Maybe that's what it is because the original marathon, the original like Olympics were held, and they were just like, let's bring some Greeks over. They got to run it. It's like one of the first Olympics ever.
The marathon is like, you get like Greek history of.
Yeah, I know.
Running to marathon. Mm-hmm. Right? That was the city he was running to, or was the battlefield of Marathon, or something like that.
Something like that. From or to the place was Marathon.
Probably to Athens, if I had to guess. But who knows?
Yeah.
That's what we'll say. We'll land on that.
Okay, so we've got Lors, the good American runner, Hicks, not so good American runner, and Felix, the Cuban.
The Cuban, good runner, bad clothes.
Not really prepared.
Well, probably actually good clothes, just not good clothes for this.
Not good athletic wear, no.
Felix is not on his athleisure game.
Oh, I'll do it after this. I have a picture of him with his pants cut.
Hog out.
Okay. So, gun. 3:03 p.m. Lors leads from the start. Hicks.
Lors. Damn, Data's evil brother.
Data's and Lors.
No one knew Lore was an android the whole time.
Okay. Hicks takes him over first mile.
Damn, okay.
Oh, but then remember I said there were cars with like coaches and doctors that were moving alongside and that the road was really dusty? Mm-hmm. So there's just clouds of dust.
Yeah, just
like
plumes
in these people's faces as they're running for miles. So
it's good for the lungs.
We have our first.
We like that
dropout.
Uh-oh.
William Garcia of California.
Damn.
Collapses on the side of the road and is hospitalized with internal bleeding because
from all the dust?
The dust coated his esophagus and ripped his stomach lining.
Oh, holy shit.
And he might have died if no one had like found him.
Oh, fuck. Because it's like no one saw him because it's like dust city.
Right, and like people are ahead of him, you know.
Yeah.
Because he was like middle backpack. But luckily,
he's getting all the dust.
They found him and took him to the hospital, and he's fine.
He's what they call dust up.
He got dusted up, but now he's dressed down or whatever. I don't know.
That's what I was gonna say.
Okay, good. I felt dumb, so I'm glad we're both dumb.
They dusted him up. We dressed him down. He's gonna make it. He's gonna pull through.
Another American, John Lorden, just started puking uncontrollably and just gave
Blood?
up. No, just fucking puke.
Just normal puke.
Yeah, he just started puking and was like, you know what, fuck this shit, and just stopped.
Yeah, I'm out of here. I'm tired of this.
One of the South
He actually it wasn't even like difficult. He just wanted to puke. He was so fed up.
He was just so mad at the race and how badly.
It was a sign. It was a show of disrespect.
Yeah.
Here's what I think of this race. Yeah. I'll puke on your city. All right. So, okay. So, sorry.
Okay. Len Tao, one of the South African participants, was chased off course for a mile by a pack of wild dogs.
Whoa. Fuck. What?
I know. What the fuck?
What's happening in this city?
What the fuck? Okay.
There's dogs?
A pack of wild dogs that chased a guy for a mile. What the fuck? So he just like hooks a left for a mile and then has to go back and like get on course again.
It's also funny that they chased him like he's in a race, like he's already running.
I know. Why did they pick him?
But also, why did he go off course? Like, I mean, I'm sure there was like extraneous circumstance, but like
the dogs like drove him off course. Like the dogs just showed up on the course.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then chased him off course. Yeah.
Well, I'm just thinking like if I need to outrun something and I'm already in a race, no better place to outrun someone.
Or right? Push someone down.
Yeah. Oh, here you go. Well, I'm like it's like oh, I need to run. Well, great. I'm somewhere where I have like miles of track ahead of me. I can always outrun these dogs. But yeah, okay. I guess if the dogs are kind of like circling you.
Yeah, or they're like, yeah, if they just like come from the side, you kind of just like dodge to the side.
Whoa.
Yeah. Okay, here's where we get back to Felix.
Oh no.
He's running in his boots.
Your poker face is giving it away.
What? No, I'm not giving anything away by smiling.
Oh, you were like, and now we get back to Felix.
Oh no, he's awesome.
Okay, cool.
So he's running along in his fucking penny loafers and his fucking
nice
button up long sleeve shirt and his cut off slacks and his beret. And it says he was making good time, but he kept stopping to talk to spectators.
That's awesome.
He kept,
man, that rules.
Pulling off to the side and just being like, hello, what's up with you guys?
Hey, how's it going? Oh, I gotta go.
He stopped at a car at one point, and the people inside were snacking on peaches. And he was like, nice. Hey, can I have a peach? And they were like, oh, no, I don't think so. So he just leapt into the car, grabbed their peaches, and ran and ate them while he was running.
Nice. Felix rules. Also, who are these people to say no?
I know. What are you doing? Come on.
Yeah, give him a peach. Give the guy a peach. Hey, because you said no, now you took all of them. That's a life lesson. Peach lesson.
Actually, no, he only took 2.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So he takes the peaches. He runs off. He's eating the peaches as he's running. As he's running, he is still kind of hungry. And he looks over, and there's an apple orchard. So he goes, hell yeah, I'm going to go eat some apples. The apples he eats are rotten. He gets stomach cramps and decides to just lay down and take a nap.
This is cool.
I know. So he's napping right now.
Is that curtain on Felix, or are we going to come back to him?
I don't think it is. Oh, you know what? He might have just left on the nap. Let me find out.
Well, let's leave it as it's a cliffhanger. You got to listen to the rest of the episode and find out, folks, if our hero, Peaches Felix.
Oh, I do have a little bit, actually, about him that I can give at the end. I think this is it for him.
He gets a really lame post-credit sequence. That we all love.
We'll keep
I'm not saying the sequence is lame.
Okay.
Okay, whatever. Let's keep going.
So, the guy who's in the lead now, just some other American, he starts cramping up too. He starts walking. He's just cramping up. He stops. He's done. He's out.
Fair. Hey, fair.
So, lowers our champion.
Android.
The android. He is going along great. He gets cramps too at the 9th mile.
I didn't think they could get him.
Here's what he decides to do. He hops in the car with his trainers.
Nice.
And he's like hanging out the window, like waving at people and like saying hello. He's waving at the runners that he's passing. Okay.
This is wild.
I know.
I love this.
So 10 miles in, Hicks, he had his 2 trainers following him. He stops them and he's like, please give me water. Please, please, please. I'm so thirsty. What they do is they have a sponge coated in warm distilled water, and they just kind of like give him like a sponge bath. And they like pat it on the inside of his mouth so that he like feels the sensation of water but doesn't get hydrated, because they're purposefully not hydrating him. Mm-hmm. Which is insane.
Wild. Yeah.
So
totally, like,
he's struggling at this point.
yeah.
They then decide to feed him a concoction that is composed of egg whites and strychnine.
Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. What?
So it turns out strychnine in a really small dose is actually a stimulant.
Okay.
So this is also the first recorded instance of performance-enhancing drugs in the Olympics.
Damn. No, is the marathon part of the Olympics?
Yeah, this is an Olympic event.
Okay. Do the Olympics normally have a marathon?
I don't know. I don't know if they do anymore, actually.
Because there's like it's like the torch. You know, there's like always like a big running deal about like moving the torch around the country.
Yeah.
And then like it ends up at like the Olympic grounds or whatever.
The Olympics.
But it's not a marathon because it's usually like the length of distance someone runs. It's like dependent on the length of the country, like the size of the country. You know, bigger countries, people are running around more.
Yeah, they still do it.
It's an event?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Since 1896 to 2020, and for women, 1984 to 2020.
Of course. Cool.
Weird. Yeah, like,
And don't
why?
you forget it.
Okay, so this guy is now dehydrated on strychnine and has a bunch of egg whites in his belly. So to me, this sounds horrific.
That sounds great. He's amped. He's on speed. He's been tricked.
And he's so thirsty.
His body's been tricked into thinking it's hydrated.
Yep.
He's drugged up on speed, and he's got fuel for the fire.
Nice raw egg white. Nice
raw egg white fuel.
Gelatinous. Weird.
Yeah. He's gonna finish the race and go hit the gym. He's ready to go.
Yeah, he's jacked, dude. Okay, so Lors, after riding in the car for 11 miles, is like...
Yeah, skipping 11 miles.
Is like, you know what, guys?
Half the race.
I feel great. I'll take it from here, boys.
Yeah. Forget it. You know what? Hey, no. I'll run the rest.
He gets out, runs, has a time of under 3 hours, and gets to the end and wins.
They let him...
Okay.
Gold medal.
And everyone's like losing their shit because they're like, an American did it, an American won, blah, blah, blah. Alice Roosevelt, the daughter of Teddy Roosevelt, is like about to, like, she put the wreath on his head. She's about to give him the medal. And someone comes out of the crowd and is like, no, he cheated. He rode in a car. And everyone immediately like turns on him and starts booing and screaming.
Nice. Hell yeah.
And then, okay.
Take that, Lors.
Lors then is like, what? You guys, it was a joke. Like, for fucking real, he tells everyone, no, I was joking.
You just goofing? He's just making a goof.
He's just joking. You guys, why did you thought I was serious? Come on.
You thought I was like being like you thought I was actually
I wanted to win this? Come on. Okay.
So he doesn't win.
No. He does not win. But then
everyone's like not mad at him because it was a joke.
He was going to take it.
Right, like they thought he was going to win and he was like totally cool with winning.
He like had his head bowed to accept.
Yeah. He was clearly
and then someone was like,
joking.
he's a liar.
Right, obviously, again, no one
and he popped up and he's like, ha ha ha, nah, I'm just joking.
Boing, bounces away. Okay. Oh, go.
So now we hop back to Hicks. Hicks is still running the race.
Okay, Hicks is still in.
He is not looking good.
Hicks is me. I'm Hicks right now.
Yeah, you truly are. Like,
Yeah, I'm making no sense.
Is like pale. He's like barely picking up his feet. Like,
damn. No, they poisoned him.
Yeah, basically. But then someone comes up and is like, hey, Lors got disqualified. And he's like, oh, really? And like kind of picks up the pace. And then his trainers are like, let's do this last push. Give him another dose of strychnine, more egg whites, and just a little nip of brandy.
Oh, okay. Can't have water.
No.
Booze, my friend.
They gave him another sponge bath.
How about a little sip? How about a little taste of the good stuff?
It gave him another sponge bath. He's got the brandy. He's got the egg whites. He's got the strychnine. Nothing can stop him except for the fact that he looks like shit. He is
he's on
hanging
death's
on
door.
By a thread. He starts hallucinating.
He's become Tramp Bird.
He is Tramp Bird. He is Tramp Bird right before the tongue flops out. So,
hey,
yeah.
Hicks isn't looking too good. I think we're about to see his tongue.
Keep that tongue in your mouth. Here, take more brandy.
Boy, don't let that tongue fall out.
So he starts hallucinating, and he thinks that he's only in the first like few miles of the race.
Oh shit, he's like getting demoralized by
because he thinks there's like 20 miles left. Because he's so out of it.
That's wild.
So
that would be a nightmare. He's having a nightmare.
Begging. He's like, please just feed me something. Please, can I just lay down? Please give me water. And they're like, no, but here's more brandy and egg whites. So,
they just keep giving him this stuff?
No, he's had like a dozen egg whites and like half
couple
a flask
shots
of brandy.
Yeah. All those eggs are just churning and burning in his stomach.
Oh, I know. And he sweat. Oh, I can't imagine how much he wanted to puke. So he gets over the last two hills. He like
nice.
Shuffles so slowly up the hill and then just uses the momentum to like sprint down it. And he gets to the stadium and he can't get across the finish line, and his trainers pick him up under the shoulders, and his little legs are going like this. Like kicking back and forth, even though he's not touching the ground because his trainers are carrying him. And they take him across the finish line, and he's the winner.
He wins.
He wins.
What an absurd.
He wins. And, okay. So, he wins. It takes an hour and a team of doctors before he can even leave the stadium because he's so fucked up from his ordeal.
Because he's been poisoned, he's drunk, and
he lost
he's dehydrated.
8 pounds during the race.
Whoa.
8 pounds. How do you
What's his diet?
Brandy and egg whites.
Okay,
and no water.
I can do that. I can do that.
That's probably why he lost 8 pounds. It was fucking 95 degrees outside, and he ran 26 miles.
Yeah, he's just literally dehydrated.
Everything out.
That's an insane amount of weight to lose in a day.
So, Lors.
In a matter of hours.
Yes, 3 hours, you lose 8 pounds. That's insane.
3 hours, 3 pounds an hour, basically.
Yeah. Isn't that wild?
That's wild.
Okay.
That's a pound in 20 minutes.
So
That's a half a pound every 10 minutes.
that's a quarter of a pound every 5 minutes.
What the fuck?
It's like
What the?
0.06 pounds every
That's a
0.4
pound a
pounds
minute.
every
I
minute.
think that's a pound a minute.
Okay, so lures. Nobody got his joke. Everyone's like, ooh, you suck. He
He
gets
goes to jail.
banned from marathons for life.
All of them?
Marathons.
Damn, for riding the car. That's true. That serves him right. That stupid
Well.
bitch.
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah?
Like, yeah, he was banned from competing in marathons for life. But then he goes, you guys, I'm like actually really, really, really sorry. And they go, okay. And then he wins the Boston Marathon the next year.
How many miles of it did he ride in a car?
Right? Like, come on, man. Okay. I will go back to our sweet friend Felix. So
Yeah, a little
he was fourth place.
little end cap
He's
on
fourth.
this beautiful story, this beautiful tale that
Isn't it fun?
you've led me down in my.
Isn't it wild?
Yeah, it's a really good story. I wish I was more
Yeah, up on it. Well,
up
it's
on
okay.
it,
I
more
just fucking wasted it.
more stacked and jacked. Okay, Felix.
So he comes up fourth place. The thing
That seems
about
like pretty good for a
him-
guy who took a nap during the
right?
marathon.
And stopped and like
Fourth place,
talked to
pretty
people and took a nap and just like had a snack.
Ate a bunch of
and-
worms.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, those peaches probably like did him wonders.
Oh yeah, so juicy.
Oh yeah, I love a peach.
So
Peach might be my favorite fruit.
mango.
Name a better. No, peaches
Mango's
are better
my
than
favorite.
mangoes. Peaches are better. They don't get stringy like a mango does.
See, I don't.
And a peach
I will
skin. Peach skin is better than a mango skin.
Well, yeah, I don't eat the mango skin personally.
That's exactly what I mean.
Well, some fruits you don't have to eat the skin.
Yeah, but peaches, their skin is better.
I don't know. It's too hairy, fuzzy.
But
It's
you can
weird.
just bite on into it. You just
Yeah, I
bite
don't like
right on
that.
in.
That sounds texturally awful.
I love it. Peaches
Well,
are so good.
You know, luckily this is a subjective opinion.
I don't know. I think peaches are better than mangoes.
Okay. All right.
I don't know about that. Now, there's those cool little mangoes. Have you had, what are those called? They're like just like a smaller mango.
I don't know.
It's like a
Do they have a
type of
pit?
mango that's like, it's all smaller. It's like
So it's smaller
take a
pit?
mango, take like a mango.
Yeah.
I don't know, mangoes like this, and then it's like smaller. It's almost like
So
It's
you're
like
saying,
peach.
wait, let me see if I understand.
it's like
So
the
like the
same,
size of a mango,
but then like
but
make it
then
small.
you make it
Just-
small. So like mango's
just a little
big.
bit,
This thing
yeah.
is smaller than that.
Yeah, they're good. You can eat the skin.
You can eat mango skin. It just sucks.
Yeah, the smaller ones it doesn't suck as much,
Nice.
and they don't get stringy.
Yeah, I just don't eat. If a mango's not like the wettest, softest thing I've ever put in my mouth, then I
Not
don't
just
want it.
Goop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just feel like that's like a lot of times mango it's like one of those fruits that's like sometimes you just get a bad one where it's like this thing is just unripe forever and then
Yep.
it's rotten.
Yep.
You can
Yeah.
just skip straight to rotten.
I tried to.
Avocados do that sometimes.
Yeah, avocados are big. Those stone fruits, you know.
Yeah, it's fucking stone fruit. Peach.
When I got first into mango, I was like, you know what? They sell pre-cut mango at the grocery store. This is great. I'm just going to buy that and like eat it all in one sitting. Never have I ever bought pre-cut mango that wasn't hard and stringy and like
Oh, yeah.
flavorless.
Yeah, it's
Fucking
not good.
sucks.
It's like pre-cut watermelon.
Yeah, that I can abide at least because it like the texture isn't that much different between.
It's just
not as sweet. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, the mango is like inedible if it's cut when it's not ripe enough.
Man, pre-cut, like I feel like the only pre-cut thing
pineapple.
that's that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's what I was gonna say.
You're welcome.
See, like the only one that's good
Yeah.
all the time. It's always good.
It's true. Always.
I think it's just because they're always good.
I think so too.
I think it's just because they're always good.
That's the problem with the mango being
Not
the favorite
the
fruit.
best
'Cause
fruit.
It's only the best fruit in a certain small part of its life cycle, you know?
Yeah. Peaches are like that too, which is why they're my favorite fruit also.
Okay.
Also, stone fruits. They're all
They are
avocados,
stone fruit.
mangoes, and peaches are all stone fruits. Hey, there's something to be said for the stone fruits. They're all the best.
There is something to be said for the stone fruit. There is. That's true. I agree.
Those, you know, what would be good.
What?
Do you really want to know?
Yeah, I
Or
do.
you just-
I really want to
a
know.
mango peach avocado salad. Like a fruit salad, but with just stone fruits.
I just don't like avocado that much.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Okay, you know that attitude you have today
You're talking shit about peaches.
where
You're talking shit about
nothing's
avocados.
good, nothing's bad. That's how I feel about avocado. It's just like,
You don't what? You don't okay. You don't like cilantro, which okay, whatever.
That's genetic. I
You don't
can't
like-
help that.
You don't like avocado?
Avocado's fine. Like I like a guacamole.
Oh, sure.
I like-
Yeah, it's different though.
I don't mind like an avocado spread on a sandwich, but like
You don't like a
sliced or
chunked
diced,
avocado with like
no.
with other fruits.
It just doesn't have much of a flavor to me, and it's such a weird texture that it's like, why am I eating this? It's no flavor.
It's like mango, where like when the texture is just right, it's like butter. Like the
Yeah.
avocado is not the mango.
right,
but
I've
like-
had that.
Yeah, it's so good.
And it like, you know, when you cut one up
Butterfruit.
and you try to like arrange the slices and it's got like that, like you can't grip it. It's like wet soap. You can't like fucking get
And it
a
just slides
hold
and
on
it's
it.
like and you're like it falls off whatever you're doing and
Yeah.
you're infuriated.
Yes.
You're
It's not worth
madder
it
than
to
you've-
me.
You're madder than you've ever been in that
Yes.
moment.
You turn into a
Just
huge
fucking
bitch.
Do what I want you to do. I'm hungry.
I know.
Just sit on top of this turkey slice.
No,
There's
it's
a
too
turkey
wet.
slice on the
smooth.
bread. Just put it there.
It's too smooth. Can't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I
Anyway.
just don't think it's fucking worth it because it isn't that tasty. So it's like, why?
But
am
it's
I,
like you don't
why am I
need-
going to pay
in that-
$6 for something that's not that tasty and is
they
a
don't cost
fucking
that much. They
hassle?
don't cost that much. They don't cost that much.
Whatever.
They don't cost that much. Peach, mango, avocado. The avocado's there for texture and like base. And then you got peaches, chunks of peaches and chunks of mango for a delightful sugary treat. And it looks beautiful because you've
If
got
you throw some
peach pink,
feta
yellow
and some
mango.
balsamic glaze on that, I
Yeah,
would eat the fuck
yeah,
out of it.
That's what I'm saying. It's a salad. You add some stuff. Maybe some pecans. Some
almonds.
crumbled pecans. No.
Oh my
pecans.
god, I fucking
No, not almonds. Not almonds. Definitely not almonds. Crumbled almonds you don't see very often. They're always
No,
like
you
sliced
sliver.
or whole. Yeah, or
sliver 'em.
or blanched.
sliver them up. Ooh,
Sliver 'em up.
pistachios.
That'd be good. See, now we're talking some crumbled pistache. Perfect.
Dude, let's
Honey
make this
drizzle.
for July 4th. Spicy honey
Balsamic.
drizzle.
Yeah, you could do. Yeah, that'd be good. As optional.
Let's do this for
If
July
you want a
4th
little
when
heat.
you come
A
visit.
little chili flakes. Fuck. Okay.
Right?
This is just gonna turn out bad. We're just gonna add too much
I know.
whipped cream.
Ooh, fudge.
Okay, yeah. It's all on a bread. It's all on a big pizza slice.
Yeah, and then we put it in the oven with some like
Bake it.
American slices on top.
Yeah, cheese, air fry it. Get that cheese nice and crispy. Yeah, okay. This will be good.
And put it in a bowl with milk.
Delicious.
Eat it with a spoon like cereal.
or a cone like ice cream.
Ooh, a waffle cone with the icing and sprinkles on top around the rim.
Yeah. This sounds good.
Yeah, it sounds really good.
Okay, so what happens with Felix?
Okay, yeah. So
wrap us up.
Felix comes back. Everyone's really impressed. So Cuba's like, "Hey, why don't you go to this other marathon in Italy? Is it Italy? No, he was going. Okay, it's not. He was sailing to Italy. But he was supposed to be. It was in Athens, so it was like the original Olympics, I think, actually. Oh no, it was like a failed. Like they were like, we're gonna do Olympics in Athens all the time, just like they're doing. They're trying to do in America, and it happened like once. It didn't really work out.
We'll have our own Olympics, and we'll do it every year.
Yeah, and they were like, never mind. So he was actually a favorite to win in Athens. He arrived on a steamer in Italy and never came to Athens, never showed up. Nobody knew what happened to him.
Whoa.
They even published his obituary in the Cuban papers.
Holy shit.
And then a year later, on a Spanish ship,
nice.
He shows up in Havana, and the guy at the docks is like, "Hi, yeah, who are you? Customs, what's up?" And he goes, "Yeah, hi, I'm Felix from the the marathons." And they're like,
"I'm the marathon man."
"What's that?" And he's like, "Yeah," and everyone's like, "Welcome back, I guess." Like, we thought you were dead, dude.
where you been?
Yeah, where you fucking...
Did he ever say what he was doing? Like, I guess partying.
No, he never said. He never revealed what he did in Italy and Europe at large for a year, which
that's
was
awesome.
Probably the best ever.
Yeah.
Whatever he was doing.
I wish I could do that.
Because he had all this Cuban money and was just like, I'm just gonna fucking fuck off, I think. Like,
yeah, wait. They want me to spend this on a race? Okay. Yeah. I don't think so.
You want me to go live in a hotel and run? I think I'd rather go spend this on, like, women and booze.
Yeah. Tramps and sluts.
Yeah, exactly.
Great.
And all the tongues I can get.
Yeah, and there won't be dead.
And yeah, so that's the... wild and wacky tale of the 1904 Olympic Louisiana Purchase Expedition 1904 World's Fair held in St. Louis Marathon.
Yeah, that's a wild story. Started off in a dark place.
Yeah, sorry about that. That World's Fair was...
And ended with a wacky race.
Wacky-ass race.
What is this... What is this, Mario Kart? Because this race is wacky.
I know. so insane. Like, just...
Dogs, dust.
I know, it never ended.
Theft, worms.
Dust, worms.
Amphetamine.
Sponges. Loafers.
Cars, cheats. Androids.
I know.
Wow. Story really has it all.
I know. I can't believe it's like, I've only ever heard about it in the context of, like, you know, those weird websites like Cracked or something that's like the wackiest Olympic event you've never heard of, or, you know, something like that.
Yeah. Atlas Obscura. Here's the spot where Felix laid down and took a nap.
I would go visit that. That's why I love Atlas Obscura.
Actually, it's ruined. All the tourists ruined it.
It's a parking lot. They paved paradise.
Yeah, actually, you can't see the original orchard because all the tourists, their feet killed all the roots and it's dead.
Wow.
I think that did happen to, like, one of the places
disease.
where they shot. They, like, one of the places where they filmed, like, a Game of Thrones scene. And it was like, just like a cool ruined. Spooky. It was like a cool spooky road, and now it's like all the trees are dead because just thousands of people just went there and, like, stomped on them. And now it's all dead. Love it. Love people. That's a good note to go out on. How much I love people.
Yeah, people. The real pandemic.
The real 2020. Humankind.
I'm sorry, Gaia.
The real COVID-19. Human 19. Yeah, sorry, Mother Gaia.
I'm so sorry for what we're doing to you.
Sorry, Mommy Earth.
I'm so sorry, Mommy. Mommy, please.
Mommy, we've been so bad, Mommy Earth.